Warm greetings everyone, welcome back yet again. My name is Nick, we're on the Commodore 64. I'm looking at a conversion here, a port. This one is Cabal or Cabal on the Commodore 64, published by Ocean in 1989. It's a shooter. The arcade was from Taito in 1988. Already reviewed this game on the Commodore Amiga. I think we've reviewed it on the ZX Spectrum, I can't remember, but we'll see how this one compares. I think the Amiga, after each level, the guy did a funny dance away in the opposite direction. Yes, also come out in the amateur CPC, the NES and MS-DOS. There's no two-player option here. That was apparent in the arcade, but not here. So I'm going to operate this guy on the bottom. There's 5 stages of 4 screens each time. I can run across each there. So all the guys we're shooting in the distance. I can fire grenades and also shoot here. Now there's a bar down the bottom with foe gradually going up in red. And when we've destroyed enough people, we can go to the next stage represented by the red going up to the full bar. Now I've got killed there. So there's 2 things going on. One is we have to go right and left, can't go up the screen, right and left to avoid getting shot ourselves, and shoot enough people directing those crosshairs you can see on the white square at everyone else. Now there is power-ups here and there we can catch by blowing up sort of like buildings, but it's probably a good idea to destroy all the buildings so people can't hide behind. So we'll see how long I can last on this one. If you had this game back in the day, let me know. I do know a cheat actually for infinite lives, so we might do that if I don't get very far. It's playing okay so far. It's quite a tricky game, I find, but Commodore Amiga version, I think I get quite far in that one. So anyway, let's see if I can get past stage 1. Hooray! Thank you for watching the video. Please subscribe if you haven't already. If you're liking this kind of guff, it's all about stress busting, and I would, as I say in all videos, I died again. It's not expert gameplay, no. It's dodgy gameplay, nonsense chat, and we're beating stress, but more importantly, find out how the game would have played on your first or second go. Now, I'm getting a bit of stuff out of this. Can you imagine this in 2-player? It'd be quite exciting, but here it's just 1 player. Colours is okay. It's never going to be any colour clash on the Commodore 64 like there was on the Spectrum. A few more colours to choose from too, but it's what you grew up with really, isn't it? It's nostalgia. I mean, if I'd played the arcades and then I bought this version on cassette tape, I wouldn't have been too disappointed. It seems to be doing the stuff. This has been played due to a recommendation, so thank you there. I can't possibly review every recommendation, but we do pick a few out here and there amongst everything else. So see the faux bar? That's about halfway through. Lives are in the top left, represented by those red hearts, and I think we do get an extra life every so often. Might be each stage, I don't know. Keep an eye on that. It's 2 hearts there. So it is quite tricky. So when you're positioning the crosshairs, I've got a power up there. When you're positioning the crosshairs, you can't actually move on the screen. So you know you need to be a little bit quick. Right, come on. The foe's only got 3 things left. Dodge between those, and I got hit by another one in the ankle. This is my last life now, but I'm almost there. Use your grenades wisely. Bonuses coming down too. So it's a good game overall. Can you imagine this with a... I don't think there was an option on the Commodore 64 with like a laser sort of like gun, or the you know what I'm talking about, don't you? That gun you can aim at the screen, and we've done that. On to the next stage. So he just walks off to the left here. Other versions he dances quite comically up the screen. So stage 2 of level 1. There's a portaloo there. Maybe we can blow that up. Different screens each time, so there's a bit of a challenge here. You won't be completing this on your first or second go. So people with these kind of shooters, they couldn't complain. I think this game is quite good. 1989, Ocean, generally you could trust everything that Ocean did. They had backing, there was a good team behind them. They didn't just rush games out, so it was a proper company. I'm not sure how this plays on MS-DOS, probably quite good, or NES in fact, if you played those other versions, and let me know in the comment section below. But essentially, these are all enemy people. That's all my lives gone. Yeah, these are all enemy people. So we will put a cheat on now, so just to show you a few extra screens, because we won't be able to do that otherwise. Okay, we're back again. There should be a cheat on now, I hope. You can have sound effects on or off. Level 1 of 1. So let's just get past the first section, see if I complete this. You can see next to foe on the left, down the bottom in white, we've got 10 grenades. Use them wisely. There's another cheap infinite grenades, but we won't use that. So I should have infinite lives here. But as usual, keep an eye on the faux bar. I do want to at least see one of the ender level bosses to see what that's like. Now from memory, I think, well on other versions, you've got to destroy the ender level boss all on one go. You can't continue where you left off. So that's where I might become a little bit unstuck. Bullets firing at me are quite slow. Normally if someone fires a bullet at you, you can't see them, but that would be a pretty short game if you just die each time. This army, it would probably be better if they got this sort of numbers just to charge down at me. I'm sort of like a Rambo character. They all charge down at me, and instead of going left to right, they just come vertically down the screen. I'd be dead, but they're not doing that. They're just staying in the distance while I pick them up with my machine gun type thing. If you're in the army, is this a good strategy? Let me know. I'm not an army person. I'm just a nincompoop playing games here. Right, almost got the faux bar here. Oh, right, now special weapon. That should fire a bit better. Good. I think that's a quicker firing thing. It's probably a good strategy here to, if the screen fills up with army men, it's impossible to avoid the bullets here. So as soon as they go on the screen, shoot them straight away, and that you have less stuff to dodge. You don't want them shooting, because they don't shoot straight away. They take a position and they start shooting. So take them all out. Not to dinner. If you've taken them out to dinner, it's not my fault. You can pay the bill yourself, you wally. If you have misunderstood and you're currently in a restaurant and you're taking a whole enemy platoon out to dinner and it costs you a fortune, please comment below. Boom, boom, boom. Some good sounds on this one. Right, so, stage 2. Archway in the distance, or is it someone's pants on a washing line? It's like getting sort of like an illusion there. What did you think? Oh, we've blown up the pants. Anyway, I think that must be a river in the distance, not a washing line, or pants. Rambo character, here he goes. So I suppose other games like this are Operation Wolf, I suppose. Operation Wolf's probably a little bit more famous than this one. But they're still quite famous, really. Operation Wolf was the big one. I had some sequels, Operation Thunderbolt as well, and the other one that I temporarily can't remember. So the enemy are in grey, so I don't know if they're supposed to be like Nazi officers, but anyway, or maybe those officers from the Death Star in Star Wars. Cool, look, they're throwing stuff at me now. It's either hand grenades or garden spades. Yeah, they're taking a lot of damage though, this mob. They don't know that I've got infinite lives. I'm trying to play it properly and trying to avoid them, but the longer it goes on, I will be dying more and more. Thank you, subscribers. Thank you, subscribers. Please subscribe, yes. Now, if you like your Commodore 64 stuff, we've reviewed quite a few now. Not as much as Spectrum, but we're getting on there. We're getting on with the numbers. They are all in a playlist if you want to see them all in a row. Click on my username, that takes you to the channel page, then click on the playlist tab. We're almost done this. Commodore 64 will be there with a load of other stuff. As we stress bust away, and he walks off quite calmly to the next section. So it's level 1, part 3. And we seem to have got some more enemy bases. It's the same sort of thing each time. Blow up the buildings, but take out everyone. Kaboom, kasplat, kaboom. So it's quite samey. Oh look, there's helicopters coming in now to try and take me out. Or blow me up to smithereens. It's the same sort of thing. If you're not into these sort of games, then you've probably seen everything you need to see, whether you want to track this down or not. We aim the videos to be about 10 minutes in length. Sometimes they're a bit longer, sometimes a bit, well, not often a bit shorter. The game has to be really bad to be shorter, but quite often they go on a little bit longer if I'm enjoying myself. And this one might go on a little bit longer. The enemies seem to be doing full rolls now and seem to have a white uniform. Good for them. But any whole army that can't take out one person needs to look at their strategy. But admittedly, this one person's got infinite lives, and it's very hard as an army, no matter how big, to try and kill someone who's got infinite lives. How can they do that? I don't know. It's like some sort of like Superman type character. Kabiff! Right, that's that building gone. Bonus. Can I get that before it disappears? No. I just want to get off level 1 really, get to one end of level boss, and then we'll get out of here. Yeah, Channel N Jenkins, tell your friends, tell your family, tell your postman, tell everyone, tell people walking past. They need to subscribe, because you never know. If I get 1 million subscribers, then I might be able to do this full time with the advertising revenue alone. You never know. Some people do it. It's a question of breaking through, really. People think it's easy, and there's so many channels. If there's just me, if there's one channel, I'd be an easy street. But there's more channels than just me, and thank God for that. You need a bit of variety, that's for sure. So just me and the BBC, or that crazy slow-mo channel. Biff, and Shrouded Hand, because he gave me a shout-out once. And Steve Benway, because he gave me a shout-out once. Hooray! Right, level 1 to 4. What's going on now? We're at the airport. That's a big airplane. Tank smaller than an airplane. Boo! Yes, good. I think this might be, after this, I think it might be an end of level boss. let's just zip through here just so we can see what that's like. So it's well worth persevering with. You get the general idea. There's different people to shoot each time. Oh look, that's good. There's 2 people coming there to pick up their injured comrade. Now I like the idea of that. That was quite nice. Didn't notice that in the other ones, but perhaps it was happening and I was just unobservant. So lots of nice touches there. Lots of nice touches. Different enemies, well, different vehicles turn out each time. I did like the flight of that helicopter as it come in and out. So it's nicely put together. Moves quite well. It's a basic shooter. It's not scrolling anywhere. It's over single screen each time, where Operation Wolf and Thunderbolt did scroll gradually from the left, well, towards the right. It's called a rail shooter. That's when it moves across. This isn't a rail shooter. It's all in one place. So you know, you need to use your strategy to hide behind stuff until the enemy blasts it out of the way. So just probably hide behind that, and when you get an opportunity, zip out from behind it and then shoot as much as you possibly can. My strategy is a bit flawed here. I'm just shooting as much as I possibly can do there to try and show you the end of level boss. If you are an end of level boss, then comment below what's your special power. I'm hiding behind here now. Now that's blown up, and now I've got a bullet in the hip. Bullet in the hip. Right, foe, look at that. Just one more box left of foe. Whenever I see square boxes like that, I remember like Daily Thompson Decathlon. Right, here we go. End level boss in a Chinook. Now, I think we have to get this all on 1 life, so that's where I might not get any further, and it might be the end of the review type thing. Right, check out the foe bar. I don't want to get killed. I've got 5 lives, you can see on the top right. I've gained those from somewhere. So as long as I destroy the thing, and right, look at the foe bar. Yeah, you've got to do it all in 1 life. Well, I think that's going to be game over then, isn't it? Because I'm not going to do that. Unless I stay here on my infinite lives. Unless I stay here on my infinite lives until I actually do it and edit the video. But that could take me hours. Maybe you deserve it. Maybe I can do it. Thank you to the members for making these videos and the channel possible. It would have died a long time ago without you. I try and work as much as I possibly can. It's all a case of balancing the books. It's tricky. Right, here we go. Let's do an edit. Right, I keep saying let's do an edit. I've been here for years. Maybe it'll just end here. I don't know. How am I going to edit this thing together? Right, come on, Chinook. I can do it. Right, all in one. This is the one now. This is the one. Here we go. Fingers crossed, not eyes crossed. Just, I'm gradually getting the pattern of these things firing out, but it's taking a hell of a beating, this thing. Keep an eye on the foe bar all the time. If I get killed once, I've got to start all over again, which I've already done about 50, 100 billion times. Right, come on, not come on, commit. Well, that's close again. Bombs blowing up next to me. It's got an odd attack thing. A Chinook is a twinned rotor blade helicopter, which I believe this thing is. Right, this is going to be the one, is it? Please, 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 please release me. Let me go. Oh, come on. Good, I've done it. Hooray for me. Good, the review is a success then. So if you watched the end of the video, you just saw that. Excellent, 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 excellent. I think we will leave it there. I don't think it's going to do a game over now. I think it's going to go to the next stage. Is it level 2? So, you know, 5 stages of 4 screens. And it's the next set of 4 screens on level 2. So, hope you liked having a look at that one. I quite enjoyed it, although it is pretty tricky without any cheats on, but worth persevering with if you're into these style of games. So that was Cabal on the Commodore 64, published by Ocean in 1989, based on the arcade cabinet from Taito in 1988. Got any comments about this game, similar games, or anything retro or shooters? Then always stick that in the comment section below. So we leave these guys in water here. Until next time, take great care of yourself and a very fond goodbye.
Goodbye.